Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another Madden 18 zip video. I'm excited, guys. I'm using a whole new editing software, Sony Vegas Pro. I'm using Sony Vegas Pro 13 because it was free, dude. I'm just like, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna use it. So anyway, guys, this is a post-com today, and we are going to be going over one of the most underrated defenses, in my opinion. This is such a good defense. I've never seen anyone run this defense. This is 100% my defense. No one else runs it at all. I love this defense so much, guys. And I know you guys are gonna love this defense as well. So anyway, boys, we're inside 4-3 normal. Now, if you guys, watch my videos, usually I'm not a 3-4. I'm not a 4-3 guy. I personally, in Ultimate Team, just like if I'm playing head-to-head like I'm playing right now, I barely play head-to-head, like barely. This is one of my only head-to-head games. I probably have like 5, dude. Just barely any head-to-head games. But I wanted to try out this defense, and it is a really, really good defense. I've been playing with it, in CFM leagues, stuff like that. And it definitely is a killer defense, and I recommend you guys hop in it right now. Like 4-3 normal, it's in every, pretty sure it's probably in every 4-3 books of the Cowboys, Vikings, every 4-3, Seahawks, all those guys, all are 4-3. And personally, I think 4-3 is definitely deadly in the pass rush, more so than a 3-4 defense is, because I feel like they just get nice block shots on the outside more than a 3-4 defense does. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, guys, what we're going to be over today is going to be called the cover 6 out of 4-3 normal. Now, what's good about cover 6, if you guys do not know what a cover 6 is, a cover 6 is a defense that has cover 2 on one side of the field. And in my case, I usually have it on the left side of the field, cover 2, and then you have a cover 4 on the right side of the field. So that's how that works. Right here, I'm subbing Anthony Barr because you want to be using the middle linebacker. At least that's how I like to do. I like to use the middle linebacker because, in my opinion, well, I mean, who doesn't like using the middle linebacker, man? And what also is good about this defense is that your safety, like right above, see right there, this inside safety on the right side of the field, he will play right here. My user. Oh man, that killed me right there. Most of my mess ups are user errors, guys, so don't worry about that. They're just user errors, and that's the only downside of the defense. You need to have a pretty good user, IMO, but at the same time, you kind of don't. I just kind of didn't do too well this game. It was my first Madden of the day, man. It was terrible for me, guys. I don't know if I already said this, but I'm using a new editing software, Sony Vegas Pro 13. I'm trying to switch things up a little bit. So if you guys like this, leave a like if you want to. Definitely does help out. Help your boy out, man. Let's try to hit 30 likes on this if we can, boys. Just for this fire defense I'm dropping on y'all. I didn't make too many cuts on this just because I wanted to keep it 100% rolling, fresh, brand new stuff coming out, because I did not want to make cuts. Just show you guys the bad parts, or only the good parts. I want to show you guys every single part of this game. Now, what I will do, guys, in this defense is I will base the line. I will press. Oh my God, Witten, he killed me. You guys got to go for the SWAT. Go for the SWAT 100% of the time. Go for the SWAT. On one of these, I did get a fumble recovery and a kick return, so that was pretty good. Darren McFadden, I stripped him and he freaking fumbled it. Hope he doesn't do that in real life, because if you guys don't know, I'm a Cowboys fan, and I don't think he really starts that much anymore, but that's not the point here. So you want to baseline and press. Now, when you baseline sometimes, what's gonna happen is that your safety on the right side, the safety on the field it's actually a corner, right? In my situation, it's Xavier Rhodes on the right side of the field. You guys will see that real quick once it pops. So once Jason Garrett moves his head, see right there, the corner on the right side of the field in the deep blue. Sometimes when you baseline him, he will be offset a little bit off the receiver, and that's horrible. You don't want that, because sometimes he'll line up there, and you're screwed, because look at Xavier Rhodes here. Oh, that's so good, man. That's so good. So you want to make sure he's not offset. You want to make sure he's right above the receiver, because if he's offset and he's pressed, you're screwed. They're going to burn you right over top. So make sure he's perfectly right in front of the receiver. So anyway, guys, like I said, baseline, press, and sometimes you want to press triangle and you want to play outside. I like playing outside just because, on the left side of the field, we are running a cover 2, and we can get exposed in a cover 2 sometimes. And I also like playing outside because, because I like putting my D end in a flat sometimes, in a hard flat. And in this case, my D end is Danielle Hunter on the Vikings, and he's an amazing D end. He's super fast. He's super good. I don't think he's great in coverage, but I know he's fast, and you don't really even need a fast end out there. And see right there, I put him in a flat there, and we're just running defense here, and then I don't even know what happens here. He just runs with Dak, and he doesn't fumble, which, it gets to you sometimes. They do that, and they don't fumble Danielle Hunter and getting the tackle there, so that's pretty good. But what I also like to do is I will, sometimes I'll use the middle linebacker. Sometimes I'll put the middle linebacker in a middle third there. just in case they're like throwing it deep, because advantage of a cover 6. This is like a cover 2, except this time they can't run cover 2 beaters on you because you're running a cover 6 and you have that extra safety in the middle of the field and he will not get exposed. So it's like a cover 3 in a way, but it's not, if you get what I'm saying. It's better than a cover 3, you know. Plus that safety in the middle of the field right there. See, I think that's Harrison Smith, the white guy right there, or it's Andrew. They're both white, dude. Tell me how many times you see white safeties in the NFL. It's rare. You'll never see white safeties. But here, you know, sometimes in this situation, it's very situational as to how you would run this defense. See right here, he loved running with Dak. Trey Waynes gets a huge hit on Zeke, which makes no sense to me. He's got like 40 hit power, just whatever EA. Deion's even laying hit sticks and what, so I don't get that. But like I was saying, he liked running with Dak a lot. So what I did is I would put a spy on Dak every play, of course, and that's the advantage of a scrambling quarterback. Now you guys know the disadvantage of a scrambling quarterback is that they can't throw as accurate. For the most part, you know, Aaron Rodgers, he's accurate. He can do everything. He can do everything you ask him to. As you guys probably know if you know football. But yeah, just a good defense. I think this is the play that killed me. Yeah, that right there, that was all me, dude. There was a worse play coming up here. It just really sucked what happened there. But if you guys don't know, quick adjustments are when you double tap R1 is the linebackers, double tap triangle or Y on Xbox is the secondary players. That's how, you know, that's how you quick adjust. And then you double tap triangle, you can see all the secondary players. And see right there, I double tap D line there, and it went to all the D line players. D line is L1, linebackers are R1. And right there, I did that. See, and what you can do in that situation. Oh, this is a bad play. Oh no, this was terrible. This is all user error. That's my zone of the field, and right there, he just gets right. That's Harrison Smith. Like, how does Harrison Smith? I hit stick. I don't hit. It was a screen as well. It just killed me there. And right there, I didn't convert, and I didn't show offense, of course, because it's a defensive, you know, play. But dang, this defense, guys, is so fire. You guys will not regret running this defense. I swear. I bet if you don't, or if you are not successful in this defense, I don't want to. You guys need to practice it, because I spent hours practicing this defense. I've been in probably like 15 games practicing this, and I can tell you it's a beast defense right there. Harrison Smith getting the pick. I just love this defense a lot. And what I recommend to you guys, you know, probably have good zone corners. You know, speed. I preach speed. Speed is more important than zone coverage, guys. Like I said, at the end of the day, speed is the most important, you know, attribute in Madden. Like, it doesn't matter zone, block shed, all of this stuff. What matters at the end of the day is speed, man. Sure, your guy can block shed all he wants, but if he doesn't have enough speed to get to the running back or the quarterback, then what does it matter, right? Like, might as well have like low block shed and a lot of speed just in case he comes off the block. But at the end of the day, Andrew Sendejo gets a pick. I switch him out of that position there because he's a little slow. He's got like only 83 speed, which is terrible. It's just not a good player, man. I was running with Case Keenum at the quarterback. I didn't know you could like sub in players because they were injured, because, you know, this is ranked, you know. And also, I was running this without Sharif Floyd on the field until like the last like 2 plays of the game. Right here, Terrence Newman goes up there. I don't know what that was. Guys, go for the swats. I swear, I was being stupid in this game just because I had a lead. I was just like, you know what? Let's just try to pick it off a lot. And that's why Big Wick got that touchdown against me, because I was being stupid. And, you know, that's what he did right there. It's just a very good defense. Also, guys, I forgot to say this. Make sure you guys spread your linebackers and spread your linemen. Now, that will all depend on what they're running. Now, I recommend 90% of the time you spread your D-line. Not 91% of the time you spread your D-line. And that's L1 and left on the ups and left stick up. All right, L1 left stick up is how you spread the D-line. And then I would probably say 70% of the time you want to spread your linebackers. You know, it's really iffy for me how you spread the linebackers. Like I said, it's all situational. You need to adjust. Madden is all about adjusting. If you do not adjust, you are not going to be successful, because your opponent will destroy you if you run the same coverage every time. So you got to mix it up. You got to put Danielle Hunter in a spy. You need to put Eric Kendricks, the outside linebacker, there in a hard flat sometimes. And then you need to blitz Danielle Hunter. You need to blitz Eric Kendricks sometimes. You got to send some heat as well, boys, because they're only going to expect 3-4 guys at most every time. If you send like 6 at them and you're using Barr in the middle of the field, and right there we do get a sack with Limel Joseph there. Like I said, Sharif Floyd was not playing, so imagine how good this team. Yeah, right there I subbed him in. I was like, what? I was like, Sharif Floyd's not even playing. I subbed him in right there. I was so pissed. I was like, really? The game's pretty much over right now, and Danielle Hunter is just getting in. So that really sucks. So imagine if Danielle Hunter was in the game. So you guys can tell, even if you don't have a good team, you can still be successful in this defense. I literally ran this all game, guys. guys. It just was really good for me right there. I mean, this is basically, we're done with this video, guys. I mean, there's not really much else to go over. He rage quits in a little bit. Offense was great, you know. I ran a random playbook. I ran the Vikings offense and defense here, and I really couldn't tell you. I don't know, the Vikings offense. I don't know, man. I didn't mean to run it. I meant to run my own custom playbook as we get picked with Ben Gideon. This guy really wasn't a good player. He was really bad on defense, but for offense, he was pretty solid. You know, I'm just telling you guys, this defense made this so much easier than he wanted. As you guys can see right there, he does rage quit, which is a bonus for us. Alright guys, I don't know what happened there. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys like it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.